Alright everybody, it's Ryan with Noob Mining. I say noob mining because I am a noob. I just started earlier this year after being laid off because of COVID. I've made a lot of mistakes on the way and I've learned how to do things a lot better on the way as well. And so I'm going to try and give away that information as best as I can. So right now we're just going to do a super quick and easy beginning mining of Ethereum. We're going to use Gminer as our mining program. I like Gminer because it has low fees for Ethereum and it allows you to write your overclock settings into the batch file, which we'll get to later. And then we're also going to be using Ethermine in this example, just because they pay you in wrapped Ethereum, which allows you to have Ethereum and not pay crazy gas fees to move it around. It's really easy to move around and cheap. So that's what we're going to be doing, alright? So Windows 10, obviously. I'm going to go ahead and open Chrome. Alright. Super easy stuff here. Ethermine. Oh, that's my Ethermine. Shit. Okay, so we're going to go home. Start mining. How to connect. Choose your mining server. Okay, we'll get to that in a second. Let's see. And then it says choose your mining software. Okay, I said Gminer, so we're going to go to Gminer. And let's see, where you at? There you are. Where are you? Where's the download? Alright, I don't know where the download is to that. So we'll just open a new tab. Gminer download. GitHub. I always trust the GitHub. Latest. Yep, that is the latest. Okay. Windows zip. Show in folder. I'm going to go ahead and cut that out. And a little trick I learned is I created a file called miners right on my C drive. I put all my mining stuff in there. So we're going to paste that. Gminer, we're going to do extract all, just like any other program that we open up for Windows. So we can get rid of that. Now what we have, this is Gminer and what's in it. Okay, here's the miner itself, that .exe file. And then here's all the coins and the batch files that we have to use. These are all at our disposal. And right now we're doing Ethereum, mineth.bat. Copy that. Right click, paste, and now we have mineth copy. So rename that to mineth Ethermine. And then I have 2 GPUs on this system. I'm only going to use one, so we'll call it GPU 1. Okay. Now we're going to go into edit batch file. Okay. Now this whole process, I'm going to teach you how to run this as an administrator. Okay, so the next thing we do before we go anywhere else, we're going to set up this batch file in Gminer to run as an administrator. So we're going to go back to the Gminer folder. We're going to hit miner.exe, properties. So right click and then properties, compatibility, run program as administrator, apply, go back to general, and then we want this file path, copy, okay, and then we pull up our batch file, and then right here at the very beginning, right click paste, And then to separate these two, we do a backward slash, and then you do a quote right there, and a quote right there. File, save. Now this will be ready for admin permissions, okay? So we can close these guys. Now we're back at Ethermine. Okay, so we need, I don't know where you're at in the world. I am here, US East. So highlight, copy, come back to our batch. See, they have it automatically set up for 2 miners, which they are a good mining pool. I can't complain about them at all. Paste, 4444 for my stratum number, 4444. Save again, just because. Now we need a wallet. This is our wallet right here. And we go up to Ethermine and it says connect wallet. Now I already have a MetaMask wallet installed. It's super easy to do. If you do not have one and you click connect wallet, just hit MetaMask and it'll be a very simple step-by-step process to install it into your Chrome browser. They will give you a seed phrase, which is a bunch of words in random order. Make sure to copy those down correctly, and because they will ask you to pick them out of a batch of words to make it so that they know you know the words, because that's your safety words. But anyway, whatever. This is my wallet. Do not look at my password, please. Okay? So once that's installed, you'll see MetaMask here in your extensions. See, push that little down here. And then this is my wallet address. So I copied that by clicking it. Go back to our batch file. Okay, we want to replace that with our wallet. And then save. Okay. And then we're going to go back over to our Gminer window. And this is the one we're working on, right? Right click, run admin. So see, it pulls up 2 GPUs right here. That's because I have 2 GPUs in this system. This is the one I'm going to be using as GPU 1, but we'll let it run for a second. You'll see GPU has a way lower hash rate because it's an LHR, whereas GPU 1's, I think it's in 50s right off the get-go. I don't know. But we're going to let that run, and then what we're going to do is start with our batch file. This is our batch file. Now remember, I said I liked Gminer because it lets you write in the batch file. Okay, so GPU number 0, 36, that's really low. That's my LHR. Alright, so GPU number 1 is the one I want to use. So the first thing I do, there's my wallet address. Okay, now I gotta name it. I gotta name my GPU for the mining pool to recognize. I'll just do, GPU 1. And then -D for device. I'm using device 1. --PL, power limit. I just put 80% to start. --, you can do fan at 80%, so it runs at 80% all the time. Or you can do T-fan, which is have the fan keep your GPU at the temperature of 65 at all times, whatever number you want to put in there. You know, 65, 55, whatever. Okay? So we're going to save that. Watch. So remember, this has already got 2 of them up there, okay? So we're going to close that down. Go back to our batch file. Right click. run as admin. Now look, I only have one GPU. So if you have 12 GPUs on a Windows system, you can have, technically, you can mine 12 different coins at once. It's kind of neat, actually. See, it changed, target fan temperature changed to 65, power limit changed to 80. So it's our, I've already started adjusting my clocks. Okay, now this can be a pain in the butt sometimes, but you open up Afterburner. See, I have two GPUs again. Afterburner and the miner, the ID number is always 1 off. So if this is ID number 1, I want GPU number 2. Okay, now, did that work? Let's turn that off and start over. Okay, there, see? It's at 80. Fan speed will be adjusting, but my temperature is at 65, so it's working, right? So now, it has been my experience with NVIDIA cards that if you're mining Ethereum, I've never had to change core clock. Only on rare occasions I can change it to make it more efficient by going this way with it, but usually I never have to change that. When I was using just Afterburner and I had a bunch of 1660 supers, I changed this way all the time because it just made them run better. They had high NICs memory and they were BIOS modded, so they were a little different. But anyway, usually I don't change that. Memory clock though, I do change. So typically, you start out small. I already know what number works well for this, but we're going to keep doing this anyway. We're going to open a new notepad. Whoops. Okay, we're at 4803, 4890. So what we're going to try to do is get this hash rate up as high as possible before it crashes. See? So it just went up a little more. And then you can just do 600, apply, 700, apply and wait for it to happen. And you just keep going. Like, I know my number is 1500. Like, I just know that's what this card maxes out at. So once you get that number though, where you have the highest amount of hash as possible without getting a bunch of rejects, you'll know you'll have rejected shares. They'll show up right here, 200. Like this last zero will be the count of your rejected shares. You don't want a lot of rejected shares. You want that number as small as possible. Most of the time you will get 1 or 2, maybe a day, maybe. My AMD 6700 XTs, they don't get any ever. They're solid plug and go units.